So our choices are a mob that's a literal statue, a dinosaur that sniffs plants, and Piglin Smeagol. What's going on, it's Dante. We're back for another video, and today we're going to be diverting our attention from the chat reporting wreck to a bunch of adorable mobs in mob vote. Whoa, what the heck is that? So if you're not familiar already, every once in a while, Mojang hosts a vote for what mob will be in the game next, effectively dividing the community and generating hype. All the while, the modding community has already added all three mobs. So that brings us to the mobs themselves. First up, we have a mob that's job is to hold items on display. That's it. That's what it does. Also, it walks around and returns to its original position eventually, but that's pretty much it. They mentioned something about making an art exhibition, but there's so many ways to do that already in Minecraft, although this is a bit different. Why not make them do more, like act as a little follower or something you could arm? When I heard he could carry items, I thought that maybe he'd have some interesting redstone purpose or something, but no, it seems to be purely decorative as of right now. Mob number 2 is the Rascal, which actually has one of the coolest features in my opinion, which is that you need to find it in a mineshaft 3 times, and upon doing so, it grants you some kind of special item. They only showed it dropping an enchanted iron pick. However, they confirmed it would have other drops on Twitter, kind of like an overworld piglin. The first thing I thought was maybe a new way to get ender pearls. Other than that, I wonder what kind of drops they would deem useful enough to go searching for one of these in a mineshaft. All in all, I like this idea, but it needs a special something in my opinion to push it over the edge, if you know what I mean. Mod number 3 is the one and only Sniffer of all Sniffies, the Sniffer. Can you tell my bias? The most adorable of all these mobs wasn't meant to exist anymore, but after having been extinct for many years, Mojang thought let's do a Jurassic Park and pull them back from the underworld. This would be sick in my opinion if there was multiple kinds of dinos and there were actually consequences like Jurassic Park, but as of right now all we got is this big lug that sniffs, you guessed it, a decorative plant with no practical purpose, besides looking freaking cute. There is more positive to this though, as I've seen some players on the Reddit consider that adding the Sniffer may encourage more updates for archaeology in general, which has been discussed before. Maybe we will be able to have a Jurassic Park situation in Minecraft? Also, it would be a dinosaur in Minecraft for the first time, period. So far, I think personally they could add a bit more flavor to all of these, and they'd be really freaking cool. As of right now, I see a lot of people leaning towards the Sniffer, and I totally understand that. Some saying on the Reddit that it's the only opportunity to add a dinosaur to the game, but I personally think people like it because of how gosh darn cute it looks. I mean, look at this freaking thing. Who doesn't want to go on an undersea adventure to get a dino pal? Now, also, I think Piglin Smeagol could be cool too, though, provided they give it some good drops. A lot of these are my opinions, though, so go ahead and tell me yours in the comments below. Who do you think should win the mob vote? The Sniffer, or the Sniffer? Hashtag Team Sniffy.